Start streaming. It's walking. You're now live. The internet can totally see you now, so stop mastering. Oh no! Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You can see we're playing LA Noire. It has been a while since I last streamed. I've been really busy with work lately. There's been some things going on that prevented me from having a lot of free time. Plus, what little free time I had, I was spent doing other things. But we're back. We're going to finish our playthrough of LA Noire before we move on to a streamed playthrough of Mass Effect 2, since I just recently finished up Mass Effect 1 on my stream. I wanted to finish LA Noire first. So let's dive in here. I don't remember that case. Good thing I have my notes over here. I always have my notes just in case, so I don't forget what the fuck I'm doing. Oh wait, now I remember. Boxing.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy? Corned beef and egg salad, 12 cents. Bologna and ham and cheese, 10.
It's strictly a mug's game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
I ought to be. I got $50 on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat.
Keep your guard up! Keep your guard up! Come on! Knock his ass out! I came here for some fighting, not some dancing, fucker! Come on! Oh! Oh, he's down! He's down! Woo!
That son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Step back! LAPD!
Alright, hold on. Ladies on off the side here. Do. Sir, I said LAPD.
What's going
Back
on?
the
That
fuck
son of a
up.
bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro, I'm his manager.
I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred other people.
Stand aside.
Boom! Sup, bitches?
He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end. You look troubled.
I'm in a jam, Doctor.
Can I help, Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say, we'll never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share. Some sort of benefit for the sacrifices that they made in the war. Those guys deserve it, Doctor.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No, they don't. We doled it out, hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
I may be able to help you, Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve your conscience.
I'm all ears, Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. And you can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
Awesome. And it's all lies. Every last bit. I see a Kiri.
I see a Shendu.
Sup? I haven't seen you in a while.
I haven't seen you in a while either, man. It's been busy with the paper.
I've been busy with work.
Yeah.
My
There's a
current
phone number we
director
can
has
run
been
by R&I.
demoted, so there's this huge
There's a
open
bunch of
spot
names
at
and
the top of the
odds.
station.
You're not the only one who likes a flood.
Are they looking
Creates
to
a
have
lot of
you
extra
fill a
work
seat?
for the rest of us. Do what?
Are they looking to have you take the seat?
Hell no! I don't want that fucking job. The only way I would fucking take that job would be to prevent the one that's gunning for it to take it.
So, someone that's worse.
Let me put it this way. This particular individual is so undesirable that if he should get the director spot, a minimum of 10 people will leave immediately. Just like that. They will quit and be gone. Which will cause a chain reaction of several other employees also quitting. Including myself.
Damn.
He is that undesirable.
The guy at Pretty Plum Personnel know that.
We're gonna make sure of it. I'm away, suit wearing fancy boy. His name I can't remember off the top of my head for some reason. Who the fuck are you?
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey. He guaranteed
Hey, who is this person
I
anyway?
guarantee
Which
that
one?
will be fish food if you don't bring me
Roy,
Roy.
the fancy
you out
suit
about
guy.
me too?
I don't
Mickey?
remember, he's my partner.
Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for
I haven't played this game in a
You
while.
better call him off.
His
This is a
name.
police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
Who's the Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy.
Roy! That's his name.
Met his brother-in-law.
Roy
I
Earl.
think you had the mix
Roy
pretty
Earl,
scared
that's his
back
name.
there.
I remember now. Alright, let's make a call to R&D. Or dispatch. No, I think it's R&D.
Operator, give me R&I.
R&I, sorry. Not R&D.
Putting you through now.
Oh.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address for the following phone number. AL345.
The address for the phone number is the Hotel El Mar, 6294 Leland Way, Hollywood.
Thanks for your help.
Alright, Roy, we got us an address.
You know
Super
the
Cops
place?
on the case.
Flophouse. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Roy, where the fuck did you park the car? There it is.
You can drive.
Fine, where are we headed?
Damn it, I just told you we're heading to the address. Get in! Super Cop! Away!
You seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Do I note a hint of reprimand in your tone, Detective? Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should
Jesus,
try out
Roy, what the
Mickey's
fuck?
place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset.
Oh, what the hell?
See if he can get you out of those
Learn
old
to
man
drive,
clothes
Roy!
around in.
It's a front for his illegal activities.
It is that, but he does carry some
Wow.
very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick with Brooks Brothers.
And we thought the voices inside Super Cop's head would make him nuts.
He fucking takes a left turn, crashes. Backs the fuck up, crashes. It's like, what the hell? I thought my driving in this game was bad, but Roy, I mean, what the fuck? I could at least have avoided that.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest
A
cop.
left from the right side of the right lane.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, what do you
LAPD,
want?
sir, I'm gonna need to ask you
LAPD.
a few questions.
We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
No one here by that name.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. This isn't the sort of place where people use their real names. Take a look at the register if you don't believe me.
You wait. 5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
5. Wow.
The main reason Santa's so jolly is because he knows where all the bad girls live.
Okay, so look for prominent Tommies. That should narrow it down.
Shirley Temple.
I swear,
Orson
this town's
Welles.
going straight to hell.
Jimmy Carnegie. Let's see.
You don't see that every day.
Bob Hope. Marilyn Monroe. Humphrey Bogart.
I'm out of here.
Clark Gable. Hey, Winston Churchill. We're looking for an Englishman, so
You
bam.
gotta be kidding.
Obviously, it was the bulldog.
A very patriotic Englishman is staying in room 207.
Say again.
The English bulldog, Winston Churchill. He's got to be the criminal.
Out from his shadow.
No, it's the English boxer who's posing as Winston Churchill with his name in the registry. Don't worry about you sometimes, Gary.
I thought that Churchill's nickname was the bulldog.
It is, but... Okay, let me tell you about the case. Illegal... whatchamacallit? Fuck. Okay, the boxer was being paid to take a fall, and he didn't, and now we're after him to prevent him from being murdered by all the people that bet against him, because they lost money. And he's on the run. He's an Englishman, or a limey bastard, as they put it in the game, which means he's English. He's at a hotel where nobody uses the real name. He put in a fake name like everybody else, obviously. And he picked Winston Churchill, the only Englishman in the registry. That's why it's him. Because an Englishman isn't going to pick a famous American person. He's going to pick a famous English person. Because he doesn't know any famous American people. You got it now?
Yep.
Good. What the hell? LAPD, open up!
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight. I guess a fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
He must be heading home. You know, I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
Shut up, Roy. Nobody fucking even likes you.
Instaheat.
Instaheat.
Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
Parnell Soup Company. That's what the Reefer Madness case was. Candy Edwards.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards. The lady who filled out this coupon.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer.
Use this angle if he has a real love interest.
Well, we know someone wearing red lipstick smoked a lot of cigarettes in here. What's this?
Looks like Albert has been doing some homework. 11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Yeah. Looks like he took the money and ran. Let's find him. Come on, Roy. Hey, you. Some questions for you.
Wrinkle was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up.
Okay, mind them.
Well, you don't see that every day. Did you read about the Terrellson case in the paper? That's the detective who solved it. Those poor kids losing everything.
Get this morning's edition hot off the press!
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where to?
Let's go talk to Candy Edwards.
You right, fan me.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
When you're as awesome as me, Roy, you don't have to play dirty. I'm a Golden Glove boxer.
American Century Broadcasting Company salutes our veterans.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
Obviously. We'll get to it.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
LAPD. So we're at Candy Edwards, ma'am. LAPD.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top.
Probably heard of us. We're kind of a big deal.
Friends of the Italian guy.
What Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type. Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
Give it up,
Sounds
bitch.
like we're missing all the fun. Get in there,
and
Phelps.
you know where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is.
LAPD! Don't fucking move!
Like hitting women, do you?
We had a goddamn
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
Come on! Come on, bitch! Come on! Come on! Whoop! Boom! Like I fucking said, I'm a golden glove boxer, bitch! Get wrecked!
Out cold, but breathing. Give her a minute and take a look around.
Let me check inside your pockets. What's this? What we got here?
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
Oh boy, that's a nice knife.
Nasty weapon.
All the Italians carry them. A real man uses his fists or a gun.
Single ticket, one way. I guess there isn't a lot for Albert in Ohio. Scania sails from New York.
Look up,
Take a
Miss
seat,
Edwards.
Miss
Let's have a
Edwards.
talk.
We have some questions for you to answer.
Look, I haven't done anything wrong.
Ever?
Not yet.
I find that pretty hard to believe.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
Alright, do you know the whereabouts of Mr. Hammond, ma'am?
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. You know where he is?
No, I don't. I'm over Albert. I haven't seen him.
Right. Don't lie to me, bitch.
You're lying, Candy. You were in his hotel room. He came back after the fight and you weren't there. What happened?
You can't prove that I was in the room.
Yes, I can. I have this lovely magazine coupon with your name on it.
How do you think we found you, Candy? You wrote your name and address on a coupon.
Look, Albert was supposed to take a fall. We were all supposed to make a little money out of it. But Albert got too goddamn stubborn. Said his pride was all he had left. So I told him shove it. Let's see his pride keep him warm at night.
So you walked out before the fight?
Yes, I did. What's the problem? I didn't take anything.
I have this list of odds recovered. Do you mind explaining that?
Do the names Harry, Mervyn, or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Don't lie to me.
They're bookmakers, aren't they? Tell me the truth.
How the hell would I know?
Albert wrote his winnings down on a notepad in the hotel room. We found the odds in his locker. Who has the betting slips?
That son of a bitch, Albert. Everyone thought he was dumb, including me. But he beat them all.
Tell me about your plans to leave town, Miss Candy Edwards.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes, I'm going straight home.
Really?
Albert is going home by boat as soon as he collects his winnings. I know you're going to meet him.
Albert is going to collect nothing. He'll be lucky if he can get out of town in one piece.
How will you fare any better? They already believe you're in on it.
Hell, I know you're in on it.
You can think what you want, Buster. I'll take my chances. I got a few errands to run, and then I say adios to this dump.
Do you want to press charges against Arcaro?
Just get him out of here. That's all I want.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker. You ever pull that thing on me, I'll shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this.
Good luck, Miss Edwards. I hope things work out for you.
Thank you. It's very kind of you to say so.
Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
There she is.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
You got it. Super cop on the case. You'll never notice me in my super power to disguise.
Exactly.
Look, she's got that bright red bag with the bright yellow dress on. It's really easy to follow her. What? Bullshit. Bullshit. Ugh, I hate unskippable cutscenes.
Tail this broad. Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
Shut up and just go, Roy. Got this. I'm a master of disguise. No one will see through my magical newspaper trick.
It's the oldest trick in the book, yet somehow it works.
Well, back then it was still the newest trick in the book.
Good point.
Now this is back in the 40s, I remind you.
I thought it was the 50s.
No,
Close
we're
enough.
still in the 40s. It's only a couple years after World War II. World War II ended in 1945.
So this is like 47, maybe.
Yes, it's 47. Never see me. Somehow, I'm able to see in a third-person perspective around my own body, so I can see around corners even though I'm staring at this wall. Because I'm fucking super cop.
Yep. You might very well be one of the very first mutants in this universe.
I'm not a mutant. I'm just so goddamn amazing that everything just happens the way I want them to. Fucking walk, bitch! Damn! What the fuck are you doing? Fucking go!
I just like to imagine Super Cop actually screaming that, the woman just going, "Yes, sir."
I mean, damn, woman! How do you see me through the fucking tree? How the fuck do you see me through the fucking tree? God damn it, this is pissing me off now. I'm tired of this shit already. I don't like this case. This case is annoying.
Tail this
like
broad.
crouch button.
Don't let her get away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind
Crouch
you.
behind the fence?
I don't remember. Is there a crouch button?
I think there is.
I haven't played this game in a while. I don't remember all the fucking controls.
slack. Gotta get closer.
When's America gonna understand? It's about giving, not getting.
There's some pretty fancy things in this display window. Totally not using it as a cover to look at someone.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Damn it! Ah! Of course she spins around where there's nowhere for me to fucking hide!
Epic bullshit.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Look at all these cigars just spinning in a circle, or cigarettes or whatever. So fascinating. Not totally an excuse for me to just stand here. Super fascinating.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Look at them spin.
Yeah, super fancy.
It's like a carousel.
Ah, it's amazing.
Yeah, instead of horses, it's cigars.
Yep, totally.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer. I told you to crouch down and hide, not climb over the fucking fence. Every time. She literally picks the worst fucking moments to turn around. Shit. Yeah, I wish wherever the fuck she's going, she'd hurry up and fucking get there.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't everybody have a fucking car by this damn point in this day and age? I mean, damn. We're in the drive, woman. Instead of walking everywhere. What's up, fellas?
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Thrifty liquor.
Bookmakers? Yes. Surprise, surprise.
Let's get her. LAPD, nobody fucking
A
move!
blonde woman just came in here.
That big case.
She went out the back way. Said she was being watched.
How much did she collect?
$3,600. She cleaned me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We all made a lot of money on that one. Huge plunge on Galahad, and then Hammond knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
Damn. There's a lot of shit to be done in the 5 seconds I wasn't in here.
What are you doing? An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
Man. Shit just piles up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
1487 Ivor Avenue, Hollywood. Got it. Let's go, Roy. Get in the car. I'm driving this time.
Yeah, you shouldn't. You can't drive.
Further to your request, Bumco Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of store.
And that's just us being nice
Hit
to
the
you.
siren.
Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Hammond is over the hill. It's a punching bag for the up-and-comers.
Ow, damn it.
Damn place.
I think
Who the fuck ever heard of an invincible bush?
LA.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter.
Damn. Well, whoever's the people that plant those hedges, they know what they're doing.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you all right?
That lowlife! That filthy lowlife!
What happened?
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click. His camera. That pervert took a picture of my... up my...
Which way did he go?
There! That's him! Right there!
Hopgood, really? Roy, get the car.
Go on, Phelps, get after that creeper.
Siren. This is the LAPD. Pull over immediately or we'll be forced to drive you from the road. Beep, beep, coming through.
Getting close and steer him off the tar.
Fuck out my way, asshole!
Hit him! Clear this asshole off the road.
Trying to, damn it. He's a little bit better at driving than I am.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Out of the fucking way! Damn it. Damn it. Turn, damn it! Fucking turn! Damn it! I can't catch him because I can't get the stupid car to fucking turn properly! It won't make any sharp fucking turns! Piss me off!
For suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for further information. Any Central unit?
LAPD, man.
Car
Are you all
fucking
right?
sucks, Roy! I fucking hate your car!
What happened?
I was standing ready to get off and I heard a click. His camera. That pervert took a picture of my... up my...
Which way did he go?
There! That's him! Right there!
Ah, fuck.
Go on, Phelps, get after that creeper!
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
God fucking damn it! Every time I almost fucking get him, he takes a super sharp turn that this fucking car can't make. I end up hitting something because I can't make the damn turn sharp enough. Fuck out of my way! Do you not know what wee woo means, assholes? Move!
Getting close and steer him off the tar.
God damn it! God damn it! Get the fuck out of my way! Come on, come on. Really? You turned into me! Fuck you, you fucking asshole! I'm gonna lose him now because you just broke my car! That was direct fucking sabotage!
He's an accomplice.
Suspicious activity on a trolley car on Fountain Avenue. Stand by for
Can you drive to this one?
Any Central unit?
Take the call, don't take it. It's up to you, Cole. We've got our...
Shut up, Roy! Not in the mood for you! Go to the damn drugstore! LAPD, give me a fucking reason to shoot
Relax,
you!
Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did you leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
This is a tasty burger.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company, Hollywood 2187, please? This is Detective Phelps, LAPD. You dispatched a cab to 1487 Ivar Avenue, Hollywood?
Yes, sir. Send one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
You have any idea who Ray is?
Sugar Ray?
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
Get in the car, Roy.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Get in the car, Roy.
This broad's planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. She knows his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
Yeah, they don't call him the fucking English bulldog for no reason.
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Shut it, Roy. I don't need any advice from you.
Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
Shut up, Roy. I don't need any advice from you.
That bitch is giving me what I'm owed. That's all I know.
Pull over. She's heading inside.
Bus stop, huh? Alright. Let's get her.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
You're a real asshole. You know that? This guy's got a screw loose.
Passengers for Green River, please wait in the main terminal.
That's the cop from the newspapers.
We apologize for the delay.
Let me guess. Hiding from the wife?
Well, what the hell was that? LAPD, nobody move! Whoa, that's a lot of blood.
Roy!
Shit.
Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
I don't care about Hammond. Get me the goddamn ambulance!
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way.
Too late.
I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split? He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
Here's the gun that the shot was from.
32 caliber. One shot fired. The Egyptian Theater.
The movie for that ticket was called The Setup, same name as the case. So funny.
So, what now? The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Okay, what kind of clue was that supposed to be? Come on, Roy!
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
Get in the damn car, Roy. Don't worry about where we're going. I'll tell you where we're going. Just fucking get in the car!
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
That looks
This seems like a long shot. Aren't they all?
Car 11K, Car 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. The revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a bitch.
He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Let's do this, Roy.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best, kid.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself. So did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
You sure about that, Carlo? LAPD, drop the gun.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon. You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Move, I gotcha. Stay down. You're covered, Phelps.
Where are you? You limey cocksucker.
I lost my hat. Where's that limey bastard? Whoa! Oh, shit!
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Escania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you!
No!
That English
Fuck
prick
you,
is getting
Roy.
away with my money, Phelps!
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
No, sir, I do not.
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
Five stars. Albert Hammond sails for England after inexplicably vanishing from police custody. High five, Kiri.
187 at 5810 Murata Avenue.
Hell yeah.
Homicide wants you over there.
The fuck does homicide
The
want with
coroner
Vice?
thinks the broad was whacked using the Army morphine. Don't
Army
say
morphine shit again?
anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Damn morphine. Hold on. Okay. My body is ready now.
Guy gave his wife a tap. Say all fair in love and war.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start
What's wrong with
introducing
what I'm
us
wearing?
as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps. Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Yeah, 'cause that's really creepy, Roy.
It's been a year. What's he waiting for?
Get in.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. Seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Man, Roy, you're heartless. Then again, so am I. So, I guess we can get along on that. You're still a dick, though. LAPD, Vice Squad, what's up, guys?
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Thank you, Patrolman.
Thanks.
Come on, Roy. Bukowski, you made homicide. What's up, man?
Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug?
Galloway, come on.
Relax, Rusty.
Don't be like that, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Thank you, boys. I am the better case man in homicide. I was the best. Fortunately, I got to deal in fucking Vice right now. This is bullshit. I'll be right back. Alright. I return.
Super Cop is back.
Yes. Detective Shendu is still on the case.
Phelps?
Val, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time.
The Vice want with you.
Come on, Mal. Tell
It's
us
'cause
why
it
we were
has,
dragged down here.
Drugs
If the victim
involved.
was alive when she entered the tub,
Ah.
water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result...
Wait, did you ask what does Vice want with me, or what do they want with Vice? Could you repeat that question without robotics?
What did Vice want with you?
Oh, because I'm awesome and Roy wanted me to work for him.
Makes sense.
Because, as we all know, Roy's a corrupt cop, and he wants to try and corrupt me. Because I'm an incorruptible paragon of goodness. Until I cheat on my wife.
is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest.
I see strangulation marks, Mal.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
The neck is bruised pretty badly.
I see signs of struggle.
A very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something. This is her? Any photos? She's something else.
Yes. Miss Julie was...
Pretty girl like that? Maybe she was having trouble with some boys, huh? Maybe she got her.
Look! I got nothing to tell you, and I can't work with you under my goddamn nose
jacket.
every second.
I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Julie, she always had so much drive. I'm sorry, I'm not being very clear.
Looks like barbiturates. Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Oh, hello.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster. This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Well, when she was alive, she certainly looked like quite the looker. Except for that creepy ass smile right there.
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog. It's a place to start.
Look at them legs.
Mm-hmm. Those are some fine legs.
Indeed they are. Enough with staring at dead women's photos.
Are you sure?
It was iron. It was totally the murder weapon.
Don't think this is any use to us.
The ladle!
I doubt it.
My God. The ladle.
The fucking ladle gang is in town.
Go to every single department store, grab all the ladles, ensure that they never fall into the hands of that gang.
Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Tell me about the victim's state of mind, Miss Reynolds.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Then explain the sleeping pills, man.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julie was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't. Really.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Yeah, it does, lady. Especially when you got a sugar daddy somewhere on the side. Tell me about the victim's personal life.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Stop lying to me, woman!
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
I found a man's smoking jacket, woman. No woman under the age of 45 would wear that. Plus, again, it's a
Who owns
man's
the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man.
Maybe she's a
very
cross-dresser.
looking.
It's a smoking
He
jacket.
seemed very much in love.
She's far too young to own one.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry.
Only people
I
in
don't
their
know.
upper 40s and 50s.
He said he lives in
wear
San Francisco.
smoking. They're that old-fashioned, trust me. Tell me about your relationship with the victim, because clearly it sucks.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
With that kind of reaction, I'm going to have to say I doubt that sincerity.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
I think we found the killer. Case closed.
No, it would take at least two people to have held her
wanted
down
it
and
all.
put
She
her
wanted it
cigarette in
damn
her
quick.
arm. She's not strong
Of course,
enough.
being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson.
We're looking for
very
two
helpful.
men, not a
One of the
not
other
a
detectives will
old,
take your
frail
statement,
woman.
and then you can go home.
Let's go, Roy.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Super
You think
no matter
Carruthers
what,
has called it
no
right?
matter what the case is,
He
if I show
rarely
up,
gets
it's
it
my
wrong.
seat.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Roy, you saw the strangulation marks on her neck. She did not drown. God damn it, Roy. Open your fucking eyes. How did you even make detective? Oh, right, I forgot. You're corrupt and you blew the fucking captain to get your fucking job. Go suck more dicks and come back when you're a better dick.
That's the guy who busted all those Negro drug pushers last week, isn't it?
She wants a 5.
You can drive.
Goddamn way.
All right, where to?
Go to the dress store.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two
And
from
you're
both.
corrupt.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Come on, Roy. Let's go talk.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
His mother would be proud of him catching all
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
Not
No,
yet.
ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She's dead.
She was found dead this morning.
Tell about the victim's employment history.
How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Go on.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
So you fired
Did she
her
have
because
any
she
close
was
friends
better
here?
looking than all the women coming
Actually,
here.
yes. Heather Swanson. What? Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's
Like
death.
Carrie?
Very well,
Saying,
officer.
what?
Heather.
She fired
gentlemen
her
are from the
because the
LAPD.
model for the dresses
Detective
was
Phelps,
better
this is
looking than
Detective
the
Earl.
wives, and the wives
I
got
understand that
mad
you worked with
at
Julia
her
Randall, Miss
because the
Swanson?
husbands were being
Yes.
lustrous.
Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is
She's
she?
a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no.
Well, I fail to see how that's her fault.
Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Hand it here.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Tell them about your relationship with the victim.
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Go on.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Tell me about Mr. Henderson.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
You don't know?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Which doesn't stop the death from coming. Goodbye. Go to Dr. Stoneman's practice. One moment.
Can you drive to this one?
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
I'm already a better vice cop than you, Roy. I don't take bribes, or do drugs, or steal money, or suck dick. Or, you know, be completely blind with dicks in my mouth. Did I mention that you suck dick? Go blow the captain's balls off. I'm sure you'll get a promotion out of it. Let's see. Ah, here he is. 505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Fortunately, we can't do that, Roy. It's 501, 502. Here it is, 505. LAPD, ma'am, I need to talk to Dr. Stoneman.
LAPD, we'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Actually, it is more important than your sciatica, sir. Go
Dr.
fuck
Stoneman,
yourself. Get the
we're
hell out of here.
investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
She's dead. You don't have doctor-patient privilege anymore. Now tell me about your relationship with the victim.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Really?
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
No. I just found the Betazine prescription.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine?
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Tell me about the additional medications.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Sure.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Don't leave town. But I'm going to use your phone.
If you will excuse me, I have patients to attend to.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Let's go, Roy. Now that I just fucking used the doc's phone like a boss. Bitches. I fucking kick his patient out of the room, then I kick him out of the room, then I use his phone. I'm such a bitch. Woo!
The old boy's lying.
No shit, he's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Wow, Roy, you're actually right. For once in your fucking career, you are in fact correct.
You know the way.
Congratulations, Roy. I'll ease up on all my insults for at least a little while.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Detectives Phelps and Earl here to see the coroner.
Yes, Detective. He's waiting for you in the examination room.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy. Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
Who's the other?
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what?
So?
Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening, Mal.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Go on. Man, someone did a number on this guy. Oh, hold on.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Roy, I'm trying not to insult you anymore, but you're testing my patience. I said I'd ease up, but you keep pressing like that, and I'm not. Anyway, I need to be right back. I shall return momentarily, my folks.
Yay!
I'm back.
Come back.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
To the police station. Away! I said, get in.
Keep up or whiskey died.
Oh, we're already here. Never mind. I wasn't paying attention at all. Woo! Yeah, I'm awesome.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case is thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
I'm gonna get good and tight come Friday.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
Tell me about your relationship with the victim, Mr. Arnett.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Really?
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married.
I may be dumb, but I get the feeling he's leaving something out.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Tell me about a Mr. Henderson.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Really?
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Really? Because the housekeeper's statement says otherwise.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. Do you think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Tell me about this burglary suspect named a Mr. LeBlanc.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
No, he's not. Mr. Arnett, please stop trying to fake things.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
I got this gadget whiz putting recording devices into place for me.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That'll be all for now, Henry.
Really? Because I was a Marine in Okinawa, and I think you're full of shit.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl.
What did he say?
Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
Thank you, Roy. I'm glad you have decent eyes to see that. Have I told you lately how much I hate your
like
car?
a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
No, they don't, because I'm a real war hero.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Okay. Oh shit, dude just got in an accident. Oh, and he just got hit again! Learn the drive, dumbass!
Did he go to the same school as Roy?
I guess! Oh my god, he's created a full traffic jam. I think I have to restart the case. Here, I'll just grab into him.
We'll get spotted at this distance.
Look at what he's done! Look at what this fool has done!
It's glorious. He fucked up his
He's a
car.
shitty liar, and he can't fucking drive worth a shit.
Hey.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl.
I don't know what to say other than that's
Can you
just
pass this on to
sad.
Kowski?
That is amazing.
Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass
Hilarious.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his
I
last
get the drivers are crappy, but still.
Let them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
That was amazing. Granted, I hope it doesn't happen again, but damn, that was fucking awesome.
He's in that
Created
car
a
at the lights.
full 3-car pile-up traffic jam.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Like I said, I'm a real warrior. I got the fucking silver star.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already?
But Roy, all I know how to do is drive jams.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Wow, this guy almost got in another car accident by just driving straight to an intersection when the light was red. Granted,
that's
I'm
another-
just behind him, but I'm a cop. I can do whatever I want.
Well, that's another ticket you can give him. It's a little bit
I'll just add it to his charges that we're going to get him for later. Like murder, possibly.
Murder, conspiracy to commit murder, driving a red
Where
light.
are you taking us, Henry?
That was a 3-car pileup accident without
That's
insurance.
it. We're spotted. Back off. Back off.
No, we're not. Shut up, Roy. Oh, right, I also forgot about falsifying evidence. Just trying to make it look like staged drowning. And we can also throw in a obstruction of
Everyone's
justice
looking
in
at
it,
us,
too.
Cole.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Had, we would have known. Fuck you. Out of the way, assholes.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Working on it.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
What are you doing?
What? No, he didn't. Nuh-uh. 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 It's bullshit. He didn't see me. Damn it. At least I could drive, bitch. At least I don't cause a 3-car pile-up traffic jam in the middle of an intersection.
Mm-hmm.
Slut.
And you only cause maybe a 2-car pileup at most.
Needs money and fast.
Actually, I usually cause the 12-car pile-up.
Ah, to get good, scrub, you need to catch up to keep up the super cop.
I'll stick with him. See how
Super
you
Cop
intend
doesn't
to
get
spend the
many of
money.
the accents.
Too much slack.
But when he does, he goes all the fucking way.
I'll bring the car.
Go big, go home.
Go big or go home. No half measures.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
What are you doing?
What the hell? Why didn't it? Ugh. Alright, I'm done. We'll play something different for a little while. Kiri, what should we play?
What haven't you played in a while?
Oh, there's a lot of things I haven't played in a while. I'm playing a lot of Mass Effect 2.
How you doing in that right now?
Oh, it's ready to be streamed. I just want to finish this playthrough first.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it all ready to be streamed, but I want to finish LA Noire first. So that's what we're going to work on for a little while. In the meantime, we'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere.